Hello, everybody. What's going on? Welcome to Lime and Dime Market. I'm Sonia, by the way. And yeah, what's up? What's up? What's up? Well, I have some exciting news because one door closes and another door opens. So that's pretty much what happened, and I am super excited. I am on, drum roll please, I'm on eBay Live right now, you guys. I'm excited. I'm ecstatic. Thank you, eBay, for allowing me to sell on your platform. I love it. I love it. I have been selling on Poshmark, whatnot, TikTok. I have some beef with TikTok, and then Palm Street is the other one. I love Palm Street. I love their low fees. I know some people are not crazy about it yet, but it's working for me. I'm slowly building like my whatnot. I'm not consistent over there. I try to be as consistent as I can, but I am slowly building a following over there. I have been on whatnot for a while. Like I said, it's very competitive. Competent. I can't talk. I did a show today, so I'm kind of like, okay. There's a lot of competition on whatnot, so, and I can't afford to do everything at $1. Unfortunately, I just cannot be in business for $1 for a lot of my items because I don't purchase things for $1. Like, it costs me a little bit more than that for sure. I pay shipping, my vendors, my supplies, all of that costs money, and I have to earn money to spend that kind of money, right? So, unfortunately, I'm not a big warehouse. I don't have like tons of like pallet items or anything. So I do source a lot of the things. They are unique one-off pieces. So unfortunately, I cannot offer $1 starts in my shows as of yet. I would really love to. Sometimes I even think about doing that, but unfortunately, it's not possible at the moment to do $1, especially on like plus size women's clothing. Those do cost a little bit more for me to source. So that's besides the point. I just wanted to hop on here and just let you guys know that I am currently on eBay live shows, and you will find me at 10 o'clock Central Standard Time in Texas. So hop on over to eBay if you have eBay. I know everybody and their mama has eBay, so definitely go on there. Find my shows. It's Lime and Dime Market. $5 starts on everything. And yeah, I would, love for you guys to come say hi, hang out. Let me know where you're coming in from, which platform you're coming in from. Um, I'm going to try to be more exclusive to eBay and dedicate my time there, as well as continue alongside Poshmark and Palm Street. I definitely want to build those two as well. Doing whatnot, but it is just, occasionally I'm just popping into whatnot here and there. The thing with my TikTok is they actually could not verify my business. I turned in all the necessary paperwork and everything, and for some reason, when I opened that account, I had a certain address that I opened it at, and it's reality, it's real life. People move from certain places to certain places, but apparently, the way TikTok works is you have to have the account that you open your TikTok with. That's the account your whole, like, everything has to be registered with. So when I submitted paperwork that had my new address in it, they could not verify me, and they completely, like, they just gave me a violation because they said I wasn't compliant, and I don't know what their issues is, because they love handing out violations like left and right. So long story short, they froze my money on that account for almost, they gave it to me in March. So March, April, May, June is when I finally got my money. Thank goodness, because I was about to have, like, I was so upset. For almost 4 months, I did not get any of the funds. I've delivered all my orders. Everything was delivered. My customers have, they've gotten their packages and everything, but I have not gotten paid for 4 months on TikTok. And I was so sad. I was just like, are you serious? This is how you treat a legit, I'm a legit business. I have my paperwork and everything. And so, anyways, after that like horrible experience, now they have my account under this probation period again, which I was already done with. I was already done with that probation period. So they put me back into like selling 5 items per show. And I was like, that's a waste of my time and the platform's time. So basically, they don't want me to sell on TikTok, is pretty much what I'm understanding. I still can access live. I can still do auctions on TikTok Live, but selling 5 items, and for 30 days, I have to sell 5 items each day just to prove to the platform that I'm not a scammy business or something like that. I'm like, I don't have the time. I'm sorry. I'm using that time to sell on my other platforms, and thank God for that, because you have to like have your eggs in multiple baskets. You cannot rely on one single platform. I jumped on the bandwagon of selling on TikTok Shop and everything, but all of their like I said, the violations, the way they treat their sellers. So the way, the sellers are treated, I just really feel like they're shady business. And they, just don't, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't want to, I mean, I'm using the platform right now, obviously, to post this stuff. So whatever. They're probably going to give me a fee, again or something just for posting this. Be like, oh, take down the videos. Da 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 da. They suppressed my views of my live shows. So there's barely like people coming into the live show. So how do you expect me to sell items if there's no people coming into the live shows? You suppress my viewers, you suppress my shop visibility. How am I supposed to get out of the probation period if all of those things are blocked? So anyways, I'm not even gonna waste my time getting on TikTok live shopping. It's just too much. It's too much headache, too much anxiety. It's that like one friend that just stresses you out, and I'm just kind of done with it. I'm like, okay, I don't need that kind of stress right now. Unfortunately, I'm sad about it, but I'm gonna have to move on and find other outlets. And maybe I'll pop in once in a while on TikTok Live to sell some items, but I don't think so. I'm really like not feeling it. So since that is like besides the point, I'm not gonna be doing TikTok Live that much anymore, or at all, pretty much. Just because, and also I don't like the return policy. If you buy something on live, it's should be final sale, final sale. People are returning stuff, and I'm like, and it's not even like the same thing that I sent them. It's like something totally different, or in like an empty package stuffed with paper in it, or stuffed with, some other like item in it. And I'm like, and they kind of force you to refund the customer. And I'm kind of like, that is a loss for my business, as a business owner. So heck no. We don't play that game here. I have like bottled this up for a very long time. It's July now, so I'm kind of like end of July right now, and I'm kind of like I am I'm kind of ready to let it go. I hopped on today to do a TikTok live show today, and for an hour, there's only, I would say, like less than 20 people that popped in, and I don't even think they're like shoppers or whatever. They're just, scrolling, like doom scrolling kind of people. And like I said, it just really hurts that I have to try to meet these analytics that they have set, like these criterias to gain my shop access back again, like, full access to sell on the platform. But you know hey, if they prefer to have scammers, then that's perfectly fine. But if that's the case, no worries. I'm not a scammer. I'm a legitimate business, like I said probably like 10 times already. I even told them, I was like, I'm a legitimate person. I gave you my driver's license, my I I gave them all the paperwork and they're still like, okay, no, this is not correct. So this month, very thankful for this month, and it brought a new blessing to me. And I've been really wanting to join this platform's live for a very long time. I put in my applications last year. I think I did it like twice, and I didn't hear anything back from them for the longest. So I kind of gave up. I just continued on, going through Poshmark and going through like Whatnot, and just kind of like going, and then lo and behold, this month, um, they email me. And I'm kind of like, oh, is this even real? I was so excited. So I'm finally on eBay, you guys. And thank you for reaching out to me. I really appreciate it. I hope I could stay on this platform for ever and ever. I love it. eBay's not going anywhere, and the practices are not shady or anything. I know a lot of people have different mixed feelings about eBay, but hey, this platform has been on here forever and ever. So you guys know, hopefully, right? So again, besides the point, I'm like rambling. But I am on eBay Live, so you guys can just join me there. I'm trying to get on a schedule on there. I'm trying to maybe do like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, if I could do that, if I could manage that. I'm gonna try 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm gonna try to keep like Mondays off and maybe Tuesdays off. It really depends because school is going to be opening up next month. So I just kind of have to, manage like the children and everything. So I got to be a parent again starting next month. So yes, I will be on eBay Live, guys. Check me out. It's Lime and Dime Market, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time in Texas. Join my shows. I have lots of women's clothing. I am gonna bring in some men's items because I feel like there are a lot of men on eBay. A lot of customers on eBay, or I guess women shopping for their men. I don't know. I can't tell by the username. Sometimes the usernames are so different. Like, there's like numbers, so you can't really tell it, like if it's a female or a male. But whatever the case. Anyways, so I'm going to be bringing in some more men's items. I know you ladies want some more like dresses and stuff like that. I will get those things. Trust me. I'm just running low on stock. Like I said, I have been selling on like the other platforms. So, when I got this call from eBay and once we got up and running, I'm kind of like scrambling to like put my shows together. And, but so far, I really have liked the experience. I am enjoying the clientele that is there. I feel like we vibe, we have a certain vibe going, and they understand my style and what I like to present to them. And I like to select my pieces, so it's not gonna be like just palette pulls and stuff like that. It's all over the place. So, yeah, hopefully you guys join my shows and like my shows. If you don't, let me know how I can improve my shows. I'd like to bring to you, whatever you guys want as far as items. And I can't guarantee right now, but I am thinking about it. It's in the back of my mind. I might lower my live show pricing a little bit less, but we'll see. Okay. Because I do have to pay all the platform fees. I have to pay like my vendors, my items that I purchase for the live show. So all of that, that's a lot of costs that goes into that. So even getting things for $5 from sellers like us online, we're getting like a little bit of that. We're not getting the full amount. So we do have to, pay all those people, and all those expenses go into that $5. So we get a little chunk of that. So just keep in mind that, when you're asking some of us to lower our prices, sometimes it's not always practical for us. I'm trying to grow my business. I'm not trying to put myself out of business, if you catch my drift, you know? So I'm super exhausted. I did like almost a 3-4 hour show today, and then I hopped on for an hour on TikTok with no sales there. Surprise, surprise, because obviously, you know, they have suppressed me, my shop, my visibility, and all of that. So I did my hour time and called it a day. But my arms are hurting, my shoulders are hurting from holding up items and stuff. It's a physical workout, it's a labor of love, and I am enjoying doing it. It, you know, trying to not stress out my body too much because my body can only take so much. And yeah. So, anyways, guys, I will see you all tomorrow. Again, I will be on eBay Live, Lime and Dime Market. Check me out, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And it was fun talking to you guys, keeping it real. Bye. Peace out.